Hi, this is Eric, and welcome to week 14 of my 52-week challenge to write one song a week for the next year. This week, I'm just kind of jamming on the keyboard, a little bit freestyle, and I brought up this ambient lead sounds, and let me jam for a little bit. No rhyme or reason, but let's just play a little bit. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Sometimes I just like to jam a little bit freestyle on the keyboard, and thought I'd go ahead and start off this week a little bit different. Okay, and let's get back to working on a song. This is a track that I just started working on the other day, and it kind of has a very ambient landscape, kind of like a soundscape as well feel. And I was just beginning to work on the bass part right here, which is in Alchemy. And the great thing about Alchemy is you could just single things out, and with these pads down here, you could actually move it around and change the way the sound sounds. So let me go ahead and solo the bass. This is kind of how it sounds right now, and I want to mess with the sound a little bit, make it fit the song better. So as you can see, as you'll hear the sound change as I move across these pads. So you see the sound is changing. And I kind of like that kind of a wobble. Makes the wobble a little bit faster when I go higher. But since this song is more like a soundtrack song, I want the wobble to be slower. Okay, let's hear how that sounds with the track. Let me go ahead and back it up. Let's go ahead and play it with the track. I backed it up a little too far, but... Okay, I'm liking the way this sounds. I don't think I need to alter the bass anymore. Let me go ahead and stop the track, though. Let's add another track. I click the plus button, and I choose Software Instrument. I click the Create button. For those of you that are following along with how Logic works, Logic Pro 10. Okay, and let's go to Synthesizer in my sound library over here on my left. I clicked on that, and I'm going to go ahead and click, since it kind of has an ambient fill, let's go ahead and click the library folder that says Soundscape. And let's see what this one, Ambient Guitar Landscape, sounds like. Yeah, I like that. That might fit the song. Okay, but let's hear some other ones. So let's go to, below that we have Arctic Shimmer. Yeah, kind of, but not really. Aureola Borealis. Yeah, I think I pronounced that wrong. No, not quite. Let's go to the next one down is Black Sun. That kind of has an interesting sound. Bowed Metal Space. That sounds like something from a horror movie. Let's go down. Speaking of a horror movie, the next sound is Boeing Alien Strings. Those aren't really fitting. Breathless Oboe. I like this sound, but it doesn't really fit the track. Rather than take up too much time, let's just go back up to the very first one that I was playing, the Ambient Guitar Landscape. And I'm going to go ahead and start the track, and let me go ahead and lay in a track using this sound. Here we go. I got to stop it. I hit the wrong note. There you go again. This is what happens when you do this live and on YouTube. Here we go. I had actually hit an F note when it was supposed to be G. Now the second note is an F note. Here's where it goes right from the F. It skips the F and goes to an A note. Just so there's some changes in variety. Can't pronounce that word either. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I kind of got carried away there, and I actually ended up laying the whole track, the whole 4-minute track. Hope I didn't bore you guys. This track needs to be cut down. This section of the track is over 4 minutes. What I was thinking is having it be the opening part of the track, and then the track is going to change into, more of a faster pace. So it starts off mellow and then kind of changes into a different type of song in the last half of the song. So I'm going to have to cut this down a couple minutes, and I also need to add some other rhythm elements to this track so it's not as boring. Actually, it's not that it's a boring track. That's a bad word. But I'm going to add some rhythm parts, more rhythmic parts to the track so it grooves a little bit more. And, since they call me E-Funk, it's going to be some funky stuff. So, anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining me on week 14. Wow. We're 14 weeks into this of my 52-week challenge. And come back every Wednesday to hear a new song. And we still got a long ways to go, but it's a process, and I want to, of course, thank everybody for joining me on this musical journey that I'm having. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please put them below in the box below this video. For now, it's Eric Walker. See you next Wednesday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.